Hello everyone, and welcome back to Playtime with Dolphy, and I hope everyone had a wonderful November. Here we are moving into December's recordings, and my first recording for December will be Twinkleby. This has become a very special game to me and has become a major favorite of mine and a comfort game for me that I have just kind of thrown myself into throughout a lot of the stress that I've faced throughout November. This was and is a very comfy game to me, and it was actually a key that I had won in a giveaway hosted by Nostalgic, so thank you again so much, Nostalgic, for giving me a key, giving me a chance to play this wonderful game. Let's go ahead and actually just hit continue, because I'd really like to show you what it's like further on in this game. So let's go ahead and load it up. Just waiting on the game to load. Usually it does not take this long to load. I'm wondering if it's taking longer to load because I'm recording. That is a possibility, yeah. Okay, well. Let me just go ahead and pause this and then unpause it when it loads. So here we are in the current, and this is kind of a laggy map, so apologize to everyone for that. This is the current map that I'm working on in Twinkleby. As you see, I've been working hard to try to unlock some of these secret villagers, such as Mr. Tulipin and Whippletree. I'm trying to make Whippletree happy. It's taking a while. I guess Whippletree requires more food. I have like a lot of food in the houses, so I'll have to figure that out. And I have Sutton. There are certain villagers that you can only unlock by having certain things in your houses or just on your map in general. So let me pause this a second and then I can start. So, okay, so I'm attempting to fix some of the lag on this map because this map is a little bit of a laggy map just because of how large it is and how much is going on screen. But I think it's made worse because I am recording. Bear in mind the smaller maps do not lag, although this game is still not the best optimized game in my opinion. That's just been my experience with it playing on a laptop. For someone playing on a desktop, it may not be as much of an issue, but on a laptop, for me at least, there is some noticeable lag when you go into really large maps such as this one, where you have a lot of stars on the screen or a lot going on. Anyway, I will demonstrate certain things you need to have certain villagers. So this right now is Vincent. Vincent is obviously modeled after Vincent van Gogh. You can see his cute little bandage on his ear. And in order to have him move into your island or your map you'll have to have a lot of the art items unlocked in place. And I've found that the easiest way for me personally to get Vincent to move in, because he's kind of become a staple, I try to get him on every island, is have an art room like dedicated and decorated specifically just for art, and he's pretty much guaranteed to move in at that point. There are more musically inclined villagers as well. As you can see, I have a couple rooms devoted to music. Some villagers really love food, so you're going to want to offer a variety of food items whenever you get a chance to. As you can see also, there is a little picture of Vincent here. When you make a villager really happy and you unlock, basically max out their happiness, sometimes you will be gifted with their special item. As you can see in the lower left corner, that shows the happiness of all residents on the island. It's not 100% on this island yet, so let's see if we can go ahead and get it to 100%. If you're wondering why I have a random creepy tree, it's because I was placing some of the creepier items on here on Halloween items because I really wanted to attract some of the Halloween villagers to this island. There are some really cute villagers such as Phoebe, who is, I believe, supposed to be the planet Saturn. I don't quite know how I unlocked Phoebe. I think it might be because I have a telescope, maybe the stars or planet background. Sometimes you will see these little floating treasure chests, and that will have a little umbrella attached. Just grab them, and they always require a key. They're all small keys, silver keys, and gold keys. You can purchase them from the shop, which I will actually get to soon. Exactly what all you can get from the shop and where to find it at. But I still have some small keys, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this. Each box will have different varying quality of items. Small boxes still give you access to new items that you may not previously have, but you'll also get repeats of items. This is really cute though. We completed the pharmacy set, so we received a reward. Once you get all the items in an item set, you will receive a bonus item just as a reward. I think it's really adorable. We got this little pillow face skeleton for completing the pharmacy set. You'll also receive repeats to items you already have, as well as stellars. Small boxes give a small amount of stellars, medium a medium amount, so on and so forth. You'll also unlock new wallpaper and floorings this way, and sometimes new variations of items. Now what I mean by variations is, I'll actually buy a spare table to show you in a second, but yeah, there are actually different variations of items that you can use to decorate rooms. As you can see, this is my little gardening area, which is, I believe, how I attracted Tulipin. Also, certain villagers will only appear when it's day versus when it's night, when it's spring, summer, autumn, or winter. Certain villagers will only appear in certain kinds of weather, and certain villagers will actually only appear with certain backgrounds active. So yeah, there's a lot to factor in. If you're after hunting for rare villagers, I definitely recommend following a guide. There was a great one actually on Steam that I've been following. It's not 100% complete yet, but this game is still really new, so I expect there to be more to unlock. This is another special villager, which is Batiste. He is attracted by musical items, so you're going to want to, if you want him on your village, you're going to want to have a lot of musical items, maybe even a musical room, as I tend to do. There's a cute little picnic area that I put together over here. But yeah, there's really no, I don't believe there's a way to create your own island yet, but I will actually demonstrate something in a second in regards to the islands. You also can kick out villagers by carrying their bag. So yeah, you can just like kick them out if you want to, which I'm actually gonna kick out a couple of these. I think this is a double. I think I already have Darby, don't I? No, but I have Darby on another island, so I might just kick out Darby and kick out Fitzwilliam, because as you can see in the lower left corner, there is a maximum number of villagers that you can have on an island. So if you want to attract whale villagers, which is what I'm trying to do with this map, I recommend kicking out all the not so whale villagers, or maybe whales that are doubles, maybe whales that you already possibly have on another island. It looks like these two are the same. They're actually not. One is Ethel and one is Edith. You need to have one on the island before the other one will appear. And you'll see that that happens sometimes. You'll need to have one resident already on an island before you can have another resident tied in with that resident appear. So there is a photo mode, which you can choose to freeze or unfreeze time for the photo mode. But we're not going to mess with that right now. And there is an object called the Oblong, which is like a black hole that you unlock after you've basically finished the game. And you can use that to suck in any object that's not placed into a house. So it's a really good way to clear up a map if you want to like redesign the map. So let's go ahead and go to the map. And there's actually one place I haven't unlocked yet. I need 12 map fragments for that. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna get more map fragments. I have 0 right now. If I'm gonna get more through here, but let me actually show you the shop. If you go to Mulligan's Antiques, excuse me, which is this cute little pillow face over here, Mulligan's Antiques, you can purchase all the items. If you click over here, you can actually purchase keys directly, which is what I'm going to buy. It will actually show you when you go to the screen to purchase keys what island has that size corresponding box and how many of that box are on that island. So if you're like me and you get confused easily or you forget things easily, this game will show you where to find these boxes at if you later on want to go and open them. Also, you can see what all you're missing from a set if you go over to the sets, which apparently I'm missing something here, so let's go ahead and complete this set. We completed the animal motif set and we got this cute little horse picture. The astronomy set, we apparently are missing something, so let's go ahead and complete the astrology set. We've completed the astronomy set and received a model of planets. The cello set, we're actually missing this, so let's go ahead and purchase this. We got a cute little set of pumpkins, which I'm actually going to decorate with. It looks like I'm completing most of these sets. Let's go to the gilded set. Let's purchase this. See what we're missing. And we got this adorable, I think it's a mule, gilded mule. This is the kitchen set. We're going to go ahead and finish it by purchasing the last item. And we got this really cute stove. Now, once you have completed a set, you can actually purchase the special set reward item multiple times. So you're not just limited to just having one. One of these has a question mark on it, so that means that we actually have to unlock one of these, either through a reward or just through finding it in a chest. Some items unfortunately cannot be purchased, though that is real. There's the morning set. Once again, we have to actually find the missing piece. The music set, we can actually just purchase the last item. And we got a gramophone. The park set, we're gonna buy the bench that was missing, and we got this adorable fountain. Once again, I apologize for the lag. Usually it does not lag on the sub screen. I'm not sure why lately, but OBS is actually causing my games to lag. I haven't changed any of the settings for OBS, so I'm really not sure why it's doing this on some of the games that I'm recording, but I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Just bear with me until then. We do have to unlock a couple of these portraits to complete this set. 3 portraits for that set. So these portraits seem to be portraits gifted to you by the villagers. So if that's the case, we're going to have to just hang in there until we get the rest of them. And we can go ahead and purchase this adorable vase, though, to unlock this large one. So we've completed all the sets that we can actually purchase the items for. And if you search through here, you can just manually see all the items, which I'm actually looking for a table in particular. I do kind of wish that this game had a search function. It does have a specific categories function, but it's not the same when you're really trying to find something specific. So let me show you what I meant by different variations of items. We purchased this table, so let's go back to the map. Let's choose one of all, like, only on maps, which I am actually meaning to go back and redo a lot of these older maps. Now that I've unlocked all the items, I kind of want to just go to town on decorating them, because like really early on, of course, you don't start with anything. This is actually the first map in the game, and as you can see, they start you with a very tiny map and a very tiny house. So I decorated it to the best of my ability. I didn't have a whole lot at the time to decorate with. And I love the soundtrack. Let me just say that this game it has a very soothing soundtrack. So let's go ahead and select the little table. Yeah, this is kind of cramped. But if you place it, oh yeah, and you can disable chain placement with Shift. It shows you in the lower right corner whether it's on or off. Chain placement is basically enabling you to place one copy of the item one after another. So we don't want that on. If you right click an item, it will show you ways that you can recolor it. And some items, such as this long table, have variations. Which this variation transforms it into basically a letter writing table. This one transforms it into an art bench. This one transforms it into a baking table, a writing desk, a seamstress's table, a cooking table. This one I believe is... I'm not sure exactly what that one is. Maybe like... I know they spelled wine on it. This one I believe would be maybe like a philosopher's table, or not a Riddles, but this one would be for an astronomer, and this would be the botanist table. So, and then you can just go back to the regular. And if you want to get rid of an item, feel not. Drag it off to the screen and just drop it, and it disappears just like that. To recolor the floor, you would right click on the floor and then choose one of the options. To recolor the walls, you first would select a color that you want, and then you would select a pattern that you want. There's a whole bunch of combinations. As you see, I've unlocked a good chunk of them. You can also recolor most items, such as the rugs. You can recolor the beds when you do unlock beds. Chairs. I do wish that they allowed you to recolor the wood, as a lot of times the wood will not completely match. See, I'm a long-time Sims player, so for me, I need all the wood to match. But that's basically it in a nutshell on how that works. Let's go back to the map. And then there is something I just unlocked called Parallel Islands. Parallel islands are actually custom islands, so you can create your own copy of an island. It's basically a copy of an island, and kind of make it your own, create it, however you want to make it. So and it tells you the maximum number of villagers to the side, I think. I don't want a really large island to work with. I think we'll try Welkenforth. That seems like a really straightforward island. I am gonna keep the default name for now. So let's work with creating our own version of Welkenforth from the ground up. This really has beautiful graphics, and it really is very much a virtual dollhouse to play with. So since we're in December, I think I want to make this a wintry island. As you see, the lake freezes over, and everything's blanketed in snow now. So let's go ahead and start decorating. First, we're going to want to place a house, or 2, or 3. I think 3 houses would be a nice way to start. We do have a varying amount of houses. And as you can see, when you choose snow, the houses are blanketed indeed in snow. I think I'm gonna do some larger houses for decorating. I actually like the idea of doing the larger houses. There we go. I like placing them on the edge because it just looks more like a dollhouse that way. Let's go ahead and place our houses. I'm looking for more houses. This one is cute. Kind of has a weird entrance though, but I'm still gonna do this one. And yes, it's possible to have multiple copies of a house. We do have some really large houses, such as this triple decker monstrosity, but I'm not going to decorate that right now. I'm going to be sticking with smaller or moderately sized houses for decorating this time around. I think these houses actually look kind of similar in style. I am going to recolor this one because I'd like them all to match. Apparently there is a variation that I just haven't unlocked yet. So I'd like to recolor the roof, but I can't. That's what it looks like when someone arrives on the island. They just toss their bag in there. I think we should start with the largest house to ensure we have enough furniture for the largest house, and then we'll go way back. So... okay. I feel like... maybe we should... okay. I think I'll place this light here. Kind of like an entryway light. It is a cute little grandfather clock, so you know I have to place that. I think we're going to make the floor dark. Just because the grandfather clock is dark, so I'm gonna hold off on the walls for now though. Some maps, you will have to place, like, bridges on, so that the villagers can cross streams, but that's not really something we need to worry about with this particular map. Just doing some decorating, because I think it looks kind of empty. And I love these berry bushes. They're really cute. Sometimes when you place an object, you'll end up getting some of the currency that you can pick up. So they definitely give you ample opportunities to earn it in this game. Right there, I think. And we do have a cute little apple tree. It is going to be snow covered though, but I still think it would look adorable on the corner over there. We have a nice large table. I feel like that is probably maybe what we need. Well, no, because this is going to be a kitchen, so I'm going to go with a smaller dining room table to go with the kitchen. We do have some lamps. I think I'll place one right there. And I am going to put chain placement on just for this. And that is just a little too high. Okay. As you can see, the smaller maps don't really lag. I say that and then watch. I'll like look at the recording after and be like, oh, the recording turned out laggy, even if the game wasn't. OBS is being really weird lately, and I'm really not sure why. Maybe it was an update. So we got a medium chest this time. And we got some better quality items and a larger amount of stellos and even a key out of that. So... Ah, Starlit Witches. Amass a big old pile of fallen stars. So we actually got an achievement. One that I wasn't even looking towards. I'm gonna be walking with a kitchen over here. And often I'll decorate like all the houses at once. I know that can be a little confusing for people, but for me, it works. Because since there is no search function in the game, I kind of have to decorate with stuff as I see it. I always love having the little key placed near the door. And we've got these adorable orbs. These definitely would look cute in the kitchen. And we can't really place a kitchen per se in either of these houses. But sometimes I will place it like next to the dining area because I think that looks cute. I tend to just ignore the villagers that move in right off the bat, as sad as that sounds, because I'm probably going to be swapping them for different villagers anyway. And I don't know if I want to go with my usual little like art room or not. I might go with like a little astronomy corner instead. I don't know. No, because I have plenty of room in here to do like an astronomy area. I think I will go for my little art corner. I guess we can make this into the bedroom up here. I tend to just place some stuff down and then I can always change the positioning later. Because it can be kind of hard when you have this many items to find them again. Kind of a weird shape for a bedroom, but I'm making it work because I plan on making this a little bathroom area. And we have some more bushes that we can decorate with. I might change that placement, but for now it works for me. We got a lot of currency that time, which is good. We blew quite a bit actually at the shop. And you'll see the cute little villagers walking around. We've got a big old grandfather clock. Kind of want to decorate with the sky. I don't know where to place it though. Oh, yeah, I do. I think I can place it probably down here. I think this is a type of clock. I'm not completely sure. I've really never seen a clock like that. I found that the round table actually fits best in this house. And I tend to just put the small pictures, like going up the stairs. This will make a nice kitchen picture. When I come across the kitchen stuff. So this bus really doesn't work there. No, I don't want to miss that. It's another chest. Okay, so we got a few new items. Basically just like copies of items we already had. Okay, now we're finding some really cute items. Like this couch. I'll worry about recoloring these items later. Here we go. And we are gonna make this room into like a little astronomy themed room. So... okay, this is probably a better window to place the telescope at. We've got some really large pictures. I always struggle with thinking about where to place the bigger pictures exactly, because they eat up like such a large chunk of the wall. And they just look funny on some walls, but... this one's pretty. And this will definitely be for the kitchen. Another chest! Oh wow, I'm lucking out. I'm gonna have to buy more keys. Okay, we got another couple doubles of items, a good amount of stellars, and 2 small keys. A house! We actually got an entire house from that chest. No! Okay, that's my alarm for the day. Just ignore that, you guys. Really, just ignore that. I'm gonna place this here. And I'm wondering, we could probably turn this room into like a music room. Yeah, I like the idea of that. We'll turn this into the music room. I always like having a music room in this game. We do have a cushion seat, but for now I'm going to place this one until I can find the other one. Definitely just like a small picture. Just to kind of flush it out because it is so empty at first. Definitely need some pictures here. We can just place the Vincent one. No, that does not look right. Okay. I think the Vincent picture we're probably gonna place here. I don't like wasting pictures in this game. I like placing as many of them as possible. This maybe we'll use in the smaller bedroom, in like the corner. I really like this picture. Okay, so we did find the cushion seat. So we'll use that and we'll ditch this one. I'm hoping to see more optimization improvements for this game, specifically for laptops, because I have looked online and other people have struggled with optimization also, so it's definitely not just me. And with my PC's specs, I really should not be struggling. So, yeah, I'm just waiting on more optimization on this game. But other than that, this has quickly become one of my favorite games. I mean, anyone who likes decorating games, or doll houses, or, I mean, if you like The Sims, if you like, you know, the decorating aspect of Animal Crossing, I really, really recommend this game. I cannot actually recommend it enough. I mean, it is a very relaxing game. And very easy to sink a large amount of time into. Definitely need a bookcase here. I'm gonna place it right here. And we've got some other cute couches. I'm gonna place one right here. We've got this adorable bust. And these really cute chairs. I think I'll place these in the upstairs area. And this is another part of the kitchen set, but I just haven't worked personally with any kitchen that's large enough to make use of it. I'm actually gonna try to use it, I think. And so it looks like any of the 3 tile alarm tables can be used with variations. So I'm gonna make this into a baker's table. I always use these at like the foot of the beds. I'll demonstrate when I actually come across the beds. I think we use a coat rack over there. These houses are a little smaller, they don't really have room for coat racks, so I'll just put the little umbrella stands in this house. And we have these adorable little lights. I'm trying to think how to best make use of these. I guess I can come back to those. For now, let's just place more pictures. Okay, the island's full, everyone's happy. And then when you make everyone happy, you get treated to this really adorable little scene where they all sing. That is so cute. And then they all open up their bags for you and give you gifts. I got a key, some Stellos, some more Stellos, some more Stellos, a stack of dishes. Thank you so much. More Stellos, more Stellos, more Stellos. Not a whole lot of items this time, but you get the general idea. So we have a stack of books, and you'll see what I plan on doing to decorate with the stack of books. But for now, I just want to place more pictures. There's these adorable also little pumpkin candles, which I love decorating with these, but for now it looks like the only place I can really place them is in the window alcove right here. We've got some oven mitts for the kitchen. No kitchen is complete without these. We've got an adorable oversized tree. And we did get another chest. So let's go ahead and open this. Looks like it took a medium-sized key. We got another small grandfather clock, a bucket, Stellos, and a new wallpaper color. We actually got yellow as a wallpaper color. I didn't even know yellow was in this game. So we have collected 11 color variations. Really happy to have collected all of those. I think we'll make a little display out in the back over here. But first, I have to get, okay. So we'll put the statue here. And I think we'll place the benches out a little more. I always include those. I think it looks super cute. And we can use these as nightstands when we get beds. Let's probably buy more of those. And we have this topiary. I always use it as an indoor plant, but seeing as how it's snow covered, I guess it's meant to be used as an outdoor plant, so I won't be using that this time. Sadly, no. We did get a really huge chest. I'm not going to use that one though, specifically because we can't really decorate on top of that one. We do have some standing lamps. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna place all these. Probably one there. One there. No, and I can place one in the corner over here. We did get a chest that we can use. I think I'll use that one for this bedroom. If I can. Okay, so we will not be using a standing lamp. I don't think we have room. Can we? Actually, yeah, we can put the standing lamp like right here. Coat rack. I knew that would fit like right there. And this is cute to put in like the entryway. When you have a house that has an entryway in this game, not all of them do. These chairs would look cute in the music room. Just so that I can have some chairs there. I guess we can put the piano over here when we find the piano. And these are really cute, big chunky nightstands that I absolutely love placing next to chairs in the corners. Okay, usually, okay, I will try to settle that below a statue. And there should be another statue, so I just haven't come across it yet. I'll use this for the piano bench. Also just realized that I had two, so... Like I said, you can purchase duplicates of every item on here. So, if you feel like you're shy on an item, don't be like me and keep forgetting to buy duplicates. Just buy the duplicates. And I don't really think I have anywhere to place this. So we'll just have the one. Now we have some tables that we can place. And we have our chairs. Placement can sometimes be a little wonky because of the camera angling, but I'm zoomed all the way in, so this is gonna be a little awkward. 1 and 2 chairs. And I think I might do 3 chairs actually on this one. I feel like I'm placing like a bunch of like little antiques and stuff on this table. We do have a beautiful 4-poster bed, but it unfortunately eats up a lot of space. I don't know, I might use it. Yeah, I think I'll use it in this bedroom. So we actually do seem to have some space. We do have some drapes, not as many drapes as I would like, but I should probably buy more of them. And I'm trying to think. I guess I'll place all these. One in that room. Definitely one later. We have one more drape. Where should we place the last drape? Sato is blowing his nose all over the living room right now. Thank you, Sato. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we have another drape. Okay. I guess up there? Yeah, just like one random drape. Okay. I didn't know I had purchased that many drapes. This eats up too much space, so I don't know. I guess we can put the little like hot cross buns, like the fresh out of the oven. It's cute. Place a chest there. And I guess we can put the little chess set off to the side. And I've got the perfect chairs to go with it. I don't know. I think I want to move the chess set over here. There is really a lot of content to unpack in this game. So definitely check it out if you even have a passing interest in decorating games, because Yeah, this game is really cute. I really have sunk a lot of time into this game. Okay, maybe that's overkill on the baking. No, I'll have it. I'll leave it. It's cute. I'm running out of wall space for pictures. There's the other picture I was looking for. Ah, no, it's a chest. Okay. And that is a medium one. You can tell by the silver lock. We got another candelabra, more bathroom towels, more stellos. I feel like I want to buy more of these desks because I plan on using it for the little astrology room. But yeah, I'll end up buying another of the desks. So we'll go to we'll go to the map and we'll see if we can locate the desk. Where is it? Did I pass it? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. As you can see, most of the items are actually quite cheap in this game, so it's very easy to own currency and very easy to get items to decorate with. I love that you can rename your payroll island whenever you want to. So if you're not happy with your name, you can just change it. Taking a bit to load. No, it loaded fast when it was an empty island, but the more you place on an island, the more furnishings and everything, the slower that island will load. I mean, I know that makes sense, but I mean, you'd be surprised some people will still expect it to load instantly. No, if you have a lot on that island, it's gonna take a little while to load everything up. So we got another desk. Place it in our little astrology room. Okay. Where were we at? Like, I think we were up a little higher than this. Like, a little bit. I'm not gonna have time to completely finish decorating this house for everyone, unfortunately, but I got a really good start, at least. So we use this one instead of that one? No, I like that one because it has a built-in mule. We've got this cute little antique radio. I'm gonna add that down here. The more clutter, the better. Just remember, your little pillow faces enjoy clutter. To make them happy, just give them more and more clutter. This works great as a desk chair. So let's get that placed, and we're gonna need to place a second one for our little budding astrologer's office. I'm having trouble placing it. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's place this chest here. We haven't even found the beds yet. It's a little tea cart. That's so cute. I think I will place the tea cart like right here. I think we'll move the couch to right here then. And there's even cutlery sets that you can choose to decorate with if you don't want to individually look for and hunt for food to decorate with. I usually decorate with the actual food, but I'm just putting those mainly as placeholders. Haha, no pun intended. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm starting to decorate, and you even have these cute little mailboxes, which I purchased 4 because I usually don't have more than 4 houses on a map. Usually, sometimes I have had 5, but it gets kind of laggy and hard to keep track of when you get that many. Am I even placing this right? I have no idea. You also have these lamps that you can place to provide some lighting outside. You can make a little seamstress's office. I mean, really the only limits to this game are your imagination. I mean, there was really a lot that you can do, and a lot you can use to decorate the houses with. If I had room, I'd place a fireplace, but you can have an itty bitty little bookshelf over here. And we can have an itty bitty little bookshelf here as well. I love that they have so many small items that actually don't interfere with traveling through doors. I feel like The Sims could probably learn a thing or two from this. The Sims games have a really bad habit of an item literally eating up the whole space in front of the door. Well, this was another bathroom? Oh, bathroom. Yeah, we could have just used that. Oh well, I'm using that set. It's already placed. Piano. And place the piano. Let's place the desk lamps. I'm actually about to end this recording. I feel like even if I didn't get to actually finish decorating, everyone probably got a pretty good idea of what this game has to offer and whether it interests them or not. I mean, did this game interest you? Do you like decorating games? Do you enjoy everyone's happy pillow face? I hope you really enjoyed this video and that I was able to help you decide whether this game was for you or not. I know that it has received some mixed feedback. Some people have felt like there really isn't a lot to do in the game. And I feel like if you go in with that mindset, maybe this isn't the game for you. This game is just about decorating and making little cute little people, little dolls happy. It's literally all there is to this game. It's also kind of a collectathon. There was a lot to collect and unlock in this game. So I have sunk quite a few hours into it, and if you are interested in this type of game, it is a great time sink and a great way to unwind. I'll see all of you on the next video. Bye!